Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another Gunbarrel review. In today's episode, I'm going to do kind of a three-er because technically it's going to be the 105 Dagger, the Gunbarrel Striker Pack, and the Dagger L. So I figured to do 3 parts of the same developmental line in one video. I'm going to do the same thing about the Hazel 2, and the Jessa, I believe it's the pre-evolved form of all of them. Or, well, the battery finally died on this thing. I'm going to fully do research on that later on, but I know which 3 mobile suits I'm thinking of. But, as of right now, hold on, I've just got to sit here, we're just going to rotate this, there we go. So, yeah. I picked up this dude at Galactic Toys way back when. They may not have it anymore, but you can always check. And of course, there's other places like Amazon, eBay, the usual places. But like I always say, be careful of scalpers. They will always jack up the price. So let's get into the review of this very interesting lineage of grunt suits. So here we have the Dagger L and the 105 Dagger and the Gunbarrel backpack. So, the Dagger L is the most recent update, most revived kit right now, out of the other 2, actually right here. But, design-wise, since they're both from the Strike line, they both have the same backpack situation going on, i.e., you can use the Striker packs from the Strike onto it. I don't believe that was that beam saber for that. Let me just double check. Yeah, it probably was. But that beam saber keeps popping out. So we're just going to leave that off for now. So what you see is what you get. Of course, this is back in my... I built these back in my stupid era, as I call it. So I didn't really save anything from them. Though, the 105 Dagger did come with a sheet of sticker-style decals. And, of course, regular stickers, which I use, of course, for the eyes, the camera, the decal on the chest. And that's about it. I don't believe it was a huge sheet of stickers, but it probably was. Well, not stickers, but there was probably a decent amount of decals on it. Oh, there goes the shield. Stay on. We have a review to do, and you can pop off later. And the same goes for... not exactly the same. Sorry about that. Just pop the camera. And then we have the Dagger L. The next stage of evolution, if you will, for the 105 Dagger, and of course, the Dagger and the 105. Because they're going from the 105 to the Dagger L. In progression of, strength. Even though the 105 Dagger eventually became the commander unit for the grunt suits for the Earth Federation, or pretty much the races from Earth, if you will. The Dagger L was also, as it being also descended from the Strike, has the same entrance right back here for the Striker packs. So if you have a Strike Gundam, or any of its variants, you can pop the bad boy on the back here. Same can be said for the Windom, but I'll do a whole different video on him because he's kind of built differently. So in this case, I'm only doing these 2 because they're built very similarly, because they came within literally the same war. So we're going to put the Dagger L to the side and focus on the 105 Dagger for right now. So the 105 Dagger and the Gunbarrel. So, well, pop off the Gunbarrel. Yeah, see, that's the first problem. The plug that goes to the 105, from the 105, kind of pops. It's supposed to be in the Dagger L. Not the Dagger L. Wow, I'm screwing up tonight. The Gunbarrel. But it's also separate, so you can pop that off and put it to the side and transform this into mobile armor mode, which is kind of easy. And you turn it around. Ta-da! And yes, these pieces do come off. You do need a there is no piece to actually attach this to action bases, so I mean you can attach it to action base using thumbtack or sticky tack, but you're not gonna do it naturally. So yeah, here's the gun barrel in all its glory. No real articulation here. Be careful, the machine gun on it is a little bit floppy, but it has not fallen on me yet, so it's fine. I don't remember if there was a sticker for here, but probably was. Again, here's the plug that connects this port into the backpack, so by that logic, this can plug into here. Since they're all derived from the same system. And there goes the beam saber, but who cares? Yeah. So technically, you can in fact plug the 105 Dagger backpack, the gun barrel, into the backpack of the Dagger L, which is pretty cool. So let's check out the 105. This is an older kit, so articulation is going to be a bit harsh. Also, another flaw in this thing, the shield isn't actually plugged into anything other than, here. So it's literally held on by friction. So there's a good chance it could pop off on you. So we're going to move that aside. By the way, that's the arm. The shoulder is really not going to give you a lot of articulation. That's it. That's all you're going to get. That's the arm fully bent. We have a paralyzed back flap, so you got to be careful with that, because that's the leg all the way up. Interesting that the knee bends a little bit forward. It's like someone broke his kneecap. That's the knee fully bent, and that's the leg all the way back. That's the foot rotating. And interesting, you get the shin armor, well, not really shin, like ankle armor. It moves up and down. But that's about it. And no tiny ab crunch. But yeah. It comes with 2 beam sabers and the beam rifle. I believe this is the beam rifle. Or a beam carbine. I'm not sure which. But yeah, that's... Oh, hold on. How far should go? Ball joint head. 360. That's all the way up, all the way down. And yeah. If you take the backpack off, solid kit, of course, being all the kit, and it just have the 2 hands. So the gun is a little shaky in the hand, but it won't come out. So that's, small victories. So yeah. So we're going to put the Dagger 105 on the side. Now focus on the Dagger L. This is one of the better... Oh, that's right. I forgot I did replace the chest on my Dagger L with that of the V5 Strike Gundam, and used the Dagger L's ribcage on... No, wait. Different one. Yeah. Different situation. Never mind. But yes, the Dagger L's ribs, the whole chest case is one of the better ones for the grunt suits. It actually has a decent bend. And you can go left and right for once. So you actually get some decent articulation out of the chest. And does it suffer some of the same weakness as... No, because... Actually, yeah, it does. It's actually just... Oh, no, it actually doesn't. It actually has a little kind of tiny hooks on the side. So the shield stays on. And here, the shield is on a ball joint. So, you actually get more, this stays on more than its predecessor. Still paralyzed back flap. Like, all the way up. Great kick. Great knee bend. Well, that's the leg all the way back, so you're not going to get a lot of posing back here, but that's great. And... that's the arm fully bent. Great posing there. Let's pop off the shield real quick. Boop. Arm all the way out. Great. You don't have to put these two pieces on. I did. You can leave them off. That's just a personal preference. This came with a regular sticker sheet. Again, I only use it for the cameras and the eyes, and I think that's all that came with it. Yep. I think it only came with the camera and the eyes and the camera sticker sheet. So, it's going to be a small one. And this, I know, is a beam carbine. And it also came with 2 beam sabers. Because one beam saber is still attached to the hip, and here's the other one. It only came with the 2 holding hands, so there's that. But, like I said before, we're going to see if we can fully put this backpack into... you can lay down for now. And to transform the gun barrel into backpack mode, you just pull down the head. That's literally it. Nothing too special. And then there's a little hole in the middle of this thing. You take this and you plug it in here. And then you plug it in here. And bam. So yeah, if you have a striker port, you can put pretty much any striker kit or descendant of the strike their backpack in. But yeah, you just have to be a little bit more cautious how you bend the knee and to make sure it doesn't lose any balance. But yeah, you're good to go. Though I do recommend panel lining this one because it has a lot of just pure white sections and, well, it just seems kind of bland after a while. But that's just my opinion. If you didn't feel like panel lining it, that's totally optional. So, let's get to the summary and I'll say my opinions on these things. So, the Dagger L and the 105 Dagger are good grunt suits. They're, great kits. They're solid. Minusing the gun barrel being a bit loose, and the shield not being actually held in tightly on the 105, they're both really great. Of course, the Dagger L being better because it's more recent, because of the technology inside making the Dagger L, ironically, or perfectly logical based on even in-universe lore, that is a more advanced suit, kind of makes some sense. They're both solid. They're both great for kit bashing if you're going to make a strike variant. Or, yeah, you can use, if you use the same chest piece as the strike, the Dagger L, the 105 Dagger, you're going to get any connection to the strike. You can constantly use different backpacks from that line. Unfortunately, I've tried my hand of trying to combine it with the backpack from the Astray. Didn't work. Young me was stupid and thought they were interchangeable. I'm an idiot. I acknowledge this. But yeah, like I said, I picked up the Dagger L and the 105 Dagger from Galactic Toys way back in the day. But I'm not sure if they're still there, but you can also check other places like Amazon and all that. Be careful, beware of scalpers. You don't want this. Always shop around when it comes to Gunpla. Some places may have it cheaper. So, Friday's going to be my last episode for until next week. Until next Friday. So, there's going to be a poll on Friday to see what's going to be the episode. Actually, that's going to be, scratch that, that's going to be on the 27th when I'm going to put up the poll to see, because again, it depends what happens during the holidays. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And thank you for sitting through me bumbling up the words 105 Dagger and Dagger L. Remember, you guys are all awesome, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.